Hey guys, Adrian here from the Digital Dojos at digitaldojos.com. Today we're reviewing the Magic Feet from Mobee, a universal charging station for all your Apple input devices. This retails for $150 at their site, and I want to thank the guys at Mobee for sending this out for review. So first off, let's take a look what it is. Basically, if you've seen my past reviews, I reviewed the Mobee Magic Bar and the Magic Charger. Essentially, this is them both formed into one. This allows you to charge your Magic Mice, your wireless keyboard, and or trackpad all in one base station while giving you 4 extra USB ports for your Macintosh easily available for you. So taking a look at the design aspect of it first, it is an all aluminum base material with a great type of plastic finish similar to that of the Magic Charger, which is all eco-friendly material, which is green tech and rechargeable technology, which is really cool in terms of it. Basically, you just plop down your devices on here and it allows you to start charging them right away wirelessly. You do have to have the base station, of course, plugged in, of course. So you can see all the 4 USB ports here, 2 on the back and 2 on each side, left and right. And it's pretty simple profile. And again, it's all made out of this great aluminum material that matches the aesthetics of Apple devices here. So with that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what comes in the box. In the box, of course, you get the unit itself in all its glory. Additionally, you're going to get the mini USB port that goes into the back of the unit. Additionally, also into your Mac for the 4-port USB hub. You get a power adapter that's kind of bulky in my opinion. I'm going to talk about this in the pros and cons. And along with the power adapter, it has removable outlets so that you can, depending on what region you live, they actually give you like 4 outlets. So that's really cool. Depending again, like UK standards and stuff like that. 2 prong outlets and etc. So you get a whole bunch of adapters for your outlets. Additionally, you're going to get, of course, one of these. These are one of the batteries for the rechargeable batteries for the trackpad and or wireless keyboard, and of course one for the Magic Charger based one for your Magic Mice. So you get one of each, one battery for the mouse and one battery for the wireless keyboard and or trackpad. And here's the setup process. Pretty simple. You plug the mini USB into the back here. Additionally, you plug the power adapter, and then you're going to see me install the batteries here in a second. And I just want to quickly talk about this allows you to charge more than up to 3 devices, I should say, and or more, different possible varieties. I previously had the Magic Charger and Magic Bar, which allowed me to charge up to 2 Magic Mices on this device. They also sell batteries separately, so you can get additional batteries for your devices, which is really cool and really convenient. So here's how simple it is to install the battery. Basically, you remove the battery from your compartment here in the trackpad and or wireless keyboard, and you're just going to slide it into the railing mount there. I'm trying to fix the charger here on the Magic Feet. The red LED indicators indicate that nothing is charging, while flashing green indicates charging, and a solid green indicates that it is fully charged. Magic Mouse here, you're just going to go ahead and slide that in, and basically with the batteries out and top first, I found is easier, and then make sure that's secure. In terms of battery charging, people say you can get 6 hours about on the mouse, 6 to 8 hours. I've seen myself getting more, again, depending on usage. Same with the Magic trackpad and keyboard. But what's really great with the keyboard and trackpad, you can easily, or especially the keyboard, you can keep it docked in while you use it, so you're really never going to run out of battery or juice in that sense. So you can see here, as soon as I plop down the device on the top here, it just starts charging. Again, just simply dropping it because it has that charger pack built into the bottom of the Magic Mouse. And for the trackpad, I just simply slide into the railing mount, and it's good to go. It starts charging. And again, like I mentioned, I have additional devices here, so if you have 2 Magic Mices with Magic Chargers, you can easily charge that on top as well, all at once, and it just has to be perfectly aligned there. So it'll also be, a storage compartment if you just want to have your Magic Mice sitting up there and ready to go whenever you need them. Here you can see how it looks with the keyboard. It fits the keyboard perfectly, and even gives it a little bit of arc, so when you're typing it, so that it's just that much a little bit higher in terms of a typing angle. So everything looks aesthetically pleasing here, which is really nice in that terms. Now with that all said and done, let's go ahead and take a look at the pros and cons, my final overview of the product itself. Alright guys, so let's talk pros and cons about the Magic Feet. I've been using it for a while now, and I've tested out a lot of other Mobee products in the past, so a huge thanks to them again. In the past I've reviewed the Magic Charger, you can check out that review, and of course the Magic Bar, which is one of their other products for the wireless keyboard and or the Magic Trackpad, which I recently picked up. Which are both really awesome, and this again integrates both products into one, so you really don't need to buy any of these if you can get the Magic Feet. So jumping into the pros and cons, I have some notes written down here, so let me just open up my text editor here. Okay, so notes on pros and cons. First off, Pros, it is a wireless, essentially it is wireless charging. You have the ability to pick up the mouse and, as I showed you earlier, just drop it down and start to charge that easy, that simple on this pad. Yes, it does have to be hooked into a power supply and the computer for the Mac, the USB ports, but nonetheless, it, works fine in that terms of you can put these, just plop them down when you're, maybe when you're going to rest or you're not going to be using your computer, you're away from the office, whatever it may be, to charge your mouse. And it's rechargeable. I mean, ultimately, you don't need to keep on replacing the batteries. You just throw this thing on and then charge it. Again, that goes into the whole charging scenario of it. You don't have to keep on buying batteries, and that's something that's huge for me. I hate having to keep on replacing batteries, or for that matter, even if they're rechargeable batteries, you have to take them out. You have to go put them in the adapter. You need to go charge them. But with this, the rechargeable battery is already built in. You just drop them in, and you're good to go. Green tech. Mobee does a huge environmental friendly sort of design. When you can look at their website, the materials they choose, everything's green, it's recyclable, so it's really great in terms of the material they pick to build their products with. And on that note, the aesthetics of these products are really great. What I love about them is they do their best to match the aesthetics of the device. You can see the Magic Trackpad here, the adapters, the way the Magic Feet actually looks. It matches the whole Apple S setup, whether you're using it with an iMac or a cinema display, or the wireless keyboard or the trackpad or the Magic Mouse. They all look aesthetically pleasing. They all look like they fit in one unit, which is really is a huge pro in terms of the design work over at Mobee. Cons. Now, the only cons I could really pick out after using this, wires. There's still a lot of wires in terms of this. There's the 2 wires in the back. Obviously, this does need to draw power from the wall outlet. Additionally, be plugged into your Mac, so I can't complain too much. But if you're not a huge fan of the whole one, if you want like the whole one wire solution, this is a bit different because obviously it has to be plugged into the Mac and be plugged into a wall outlet to provide enough power. So that's not really a con as much as it is if you don't, again, if you're not a fan of wires. There is a couple wires kind of going through the back. What do you call it? What else? The adapter. One thing I didn't really enjoy, I did appreciate how they provided a ton of these cool, adapter, changing for different regions of the world. But one thing, the power adapter is kind of big. It's one thing that I kind of had issues with plugging into my surge protector. It is a pretty big adapter, and it has to be plugged into a certain, outlet so that it doesn't block the other outlets and stuff like that. So ideally, it's better to probably plug into a wall outlet if you have one of those in your desk and available. Let's see what else. Other than that, the price, the price I think is not a con, but this is something that people may talk about. It is $150. It's retailed at $150, but the way I see it, and this is why I don't really view it as a con, but I just wanted to mention it, is if you're gonna buy, the Magic Charger and or the Power Bar, these each cost about $40 roughly. So both of these together would be about $80. In this case with Magic Feet, you get 2 of these essentially. It's already $80 on its own because you can charge up to 2 Magic Mouses or Magic Mice. You can charge your wireless keyboard and or Magic Trackpad, so that's another $40. That's already up to $120. Additionally, the cost you save overall on batteries. The need not to go out and keep on buying batteries every month, a year for your Magic Mice, your 2 Magic Mouses, your trackpad, your Apple keyboard, really saves you in the long run. And just in the efficiency, you don't have to keep on replacing batteries. You can keep them charged all the time. Again, it really adds up, and I think that is really what you're paying for. So I think the price is in about ballpark, and it's a decent price for what you get with this product. Lastly, I want to end off with hopes, not really cons, but I don't want to classify these as cons because these are just things I want to personally see. The fit and finish, I really like how they integrated everything, except for I want to see probably better management of the wires. I do like how they integrated this so that you can kind of just slide it with the iMac's base, aluminum base station. It fits perfectly in that niche, and you can just slide it in, so it's kind of out of the way. Probably a better way to manage the wires. And also, the USB ports is something you can't forget. Additionally, you're getting a 4-port USB ports for your Mac, which is awesome because you get 4 extra USB ports by plugging just one USB into the back of your Mac. I want to see probably them move the USB to the back. They have nice convenient ones on each side, as I showed you earlier, and 2 on the back. But then I noticed when you have them all plugged in, and I've tested these, they can power 2 external hard drives. I put like 2 USB 3.0 hard drives in there, and they worked fine, and you can put thumb drives in there and stuff like that. But I probably either want to see them each on the side or each all in one place, because when you have them all over the place, you kind of have all these wires dangling, whether it's on the left side and then the right side, and then you have two in the back. So ideally, I probably want to see them in the future. We'll probably hopefully see better integration of this, and again, they do a great amount of products out there. And like I said, if you're thinking about buying any of these, the Magic Charger, the Magic Bar, I think the Magic Feet ultimately will be a better investment in your time. I highly think it's worth the $150 that you get for it. And if you are if you use an Apple ecosystem, if you appreciate design and products and stuff like that, and you are a big user of stuff like the trackpad, the wireless keyboard, the Magic Mouse, and you just want something that's convenient, fits your setup, and makes you more productive in terms of not having to change batteries, having the ability to dock it and forget about it and have it charging, Magic Feet is definitely for you. So again, huge thanks to the guys on Mobee. You guys can check out my other reviews on their other products they have. They have a ton of other stuff that you can check out at their website, Mobees Technology. They have really, really awesome stuff. So do check them out, guys. All links will be in the description to buy the products. Check them all out. Again, the full review will be posted over at digitaldojos.com. So thanks a lot for watching.